At Coors Field in downtown Denver. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Hideki Irabu gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Leading off the afternoon for
coming
St.
to
Louis,
the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. These Rockies, Harold, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. One and two. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top 3rd in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball out of the park.
Stepping up now, Joe DiMaggio. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. We're just underway here in Denver. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Musial.
Into the box now, Stan Musial. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Galarraga.
Now to the plate, Andres Galarraga. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he lays off for ball one.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 264 is average entering play. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 7.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard down the line and right. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Oh and 1, here it comes. Ball one.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cards lead it 1-0. Chris Carpenter, the New Hampshire native, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Stepping up to the plate, Larry Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch is a fork ball, too low for ball one. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, they have to expect that Josh Donaldson is going to step up soon. Remember, he was a 40-homer guy last season, so people definitely expect a lot of production out of him again. I don't know exactly what's slowing him down right now, but I'm sure he's doing his best to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Holliday, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman, Todd.
Striding
Helton.
in, Todd Helton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we can see that the Rockies are currently right on top of the NL in that department. At the plate, Trevor Story, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Helton is on his way home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in now, Aledmus Diaz.
Leading off for the
He
Cardinals,
brings a rather ugly
second
.230s
baseman,
batting average into
Aledmus
this one.
Diaz.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Walker is there. He's got it 1 away.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Ozzie.
And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher Chris Carpenter.
Standing in, Chris Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out to center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Waiters.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Piscotty has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Steven Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The throw is low and he can't make the pick.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Full count. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Hideki Irabu. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Has a look, now the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Two out here and a runner at second. Line towards center field. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up to the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Standing in now, Larry Walker, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here it comes, 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hot shot down the line. Taken in by Carpenter to second, but they throw it away. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Howard is there, and the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. Rockies lead this one 2-1. Gotta love the natural beauty of Denver's surrounding areas, and we thank you for joining us for Matinee Baseball on the show today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe DiMaggio. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a curveball right on the corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Striding in once again, Stan Musial. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Andres Galarraga.
Ready for another chance. Andres Galarraga. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cards leave 1. They're down 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Todd Helton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Helton.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at second, nobody out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to third. Throw pulls Howard off the bag, and they will not get their man at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Now the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, David.
Stepping in, David Dahl. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, catcher, Matt.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. And the run is in to score from second. And it's a 4-1 game.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
And here's Jose Peraza. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. It just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Stepping into the box, Hideki Irabu. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Right fielder number 33, Larry Walker.
Digging in once again, Larry Walker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Lined hard down the line and right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. A pause and the 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box now, Matt Holliday, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he got a hanger right there. I know he's going to wish he got that pitch back. That was good hitting pitch right there. Just froze him, looked like.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 3 innings complete. Colorado's out in front 5-1. Here's big Ryan Howard now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 7, Ryan Howard.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit sharply on the ground. And Howard's going to have himself a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Our score as we play the 4th here. Strike called, 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hey, look out. Curveball misses way inside, ball 3.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Walker on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
At the plate, Chris Carpenter. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Third baseman number 13. Matt
Ready for another
Carpenter.
shot now. Matt Carpenter. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 1-0. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball right side. One there. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in, Todd
Leading off the fourth inning for the
Helton.
Rockies.
He's got a couple of doubles thus
First
far,
baseman,
so we'll see if he can keep it up.
18.
Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Piscotty on his horse, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
Down the third baseline. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-2, here it comes. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh.
Ready once
Donaldson.
again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cardinals 1. So striding in, Joe DiMaggio. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Joe DiMaggio.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Liner toward right center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip.
Right
He's
fielder,
making a
number
huge
6.
impact not only on
And
his team, but
Musial.
on the team that he is facing.
Digging in, Stan Musial, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 delivery. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate. This guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Up next for the Cardinals.
In now, Andres Galarraga. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dahl going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Ryan Howard. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cardinals 3. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Striding into the box, Jose Peraza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Hideki Irabu. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, we thought he was struggling before, but this is just pure indication now. Now he's facing the other pitcher, and he falls behind 2-0. He's really struggling right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's in there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Through 5 innings, it's the Rockies 6 and the Cardinals 3. Ready for another chance?
Leading off
Ozzie
for St. Louis.
Smith. A hit in 2
Shortstop.
tries so
Ozzie
far. A couple of lefties
Smith.
start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. James
Your
McCann
attention, please.
will come on to pinch hit now with
for
a
the
runner at
Cardinals,
first and nobody
Number
out.
34, James McCann.
In there, strike 1. He'll interplay with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and
Third
catches
baseman
him
number
about
13,
mid-thigh. That's
Matt
the meaty part of the leg, so
Carpenter.
as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holliday has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Number 5.
Good read there at second
Joe
base to know he could make it to
DiMaggio.
third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe DiMaggio. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He
Now
hit it
batting,
hard. When a
right
guy
fielder.
hits the ball that hard, you
And
know he was looking for it.
Musial. Your
Drew
attention,
Pomeranz takes the mound to
Now
try to
pitching for
get
the
out of
Rockies,
this mess.
number
There are 2
31,
on with only 1 away.
Drew Pomeranz.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. In now, Stan Musial. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Andres Galarraga, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch. If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Pause. Now the pitch. Out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Stephen Piscotty would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Second and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Looking to leave him loaded. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rockies 6 and the Cardinals 4. Mike Lee enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 8, Mike Lee.
Ready once again, Larry Walker. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Matt Holliday.
Riding in once again, Matt Holliday. Here comes the first pitch. skied into straightaway right. Musial is after it. 2 down.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in once again,
Todd
Helton. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
That's wide, 2-0. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Denver right after this. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Howard. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Story brings it in on to first, and the Howard shift pays off there. 1 away.
Second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Aledmys Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dahl racing back, To the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. A man at third with one away. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
From the stretch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Dexter Fowler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Rockies lead it 6-5. Brett Cecil gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brett Cecil.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Past history with Brett Cecil, 1 for 6.
Josh Donaldson.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Here it is on 3-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
3-1. Here it is. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Matt Wieters. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Musial sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Dunn will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Dominguez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. Lifetime versus this arm. 4 for 12.
Leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman number 13.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Holliday going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Standing in now, Joe DiMaggio, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stan Musial. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and one. Here it is. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order, and got away with it, you're feeling good about yourself right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Andres Galarraga will be next. 1 out and a runner on second base. A little tapper on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Andres Galarraga.
Digging in, Andres Galarraga. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
Stephen Piscotty.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dahl racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Galarraga rounds third and is striding for home, and the run will score all the way from first. Now a 7-6 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Rockies 6. Kevin Segrist will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Segrist.
Chris Johnson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Carpenter is there, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Dominguez.
Now in the box, Matt Dominguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. The Scotty's on the move. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Larry Walker.
Larry Walker is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Here's the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Digging in now, Matt Holliday. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
One-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Here it is on 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Piscotty will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 7-6. Chris Johnson, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 14, Chris Johnson.
Chris Russin enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Diaz.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ozzie.
So stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Jed Jerko will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Jed Jerko.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first. So that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
1 out and a runner on third. And that misses 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They'll need one to tie. It's a 7-6 ball game. Carlos Martinez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Carlos Martinez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Todd
leading off from the bottom
and he's working on a 3-double game right now.
Todd Helton.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trevor Story comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Cardinals get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Brett Cecil earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Carlos Martinez wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final lines for this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 16 hits. 3 errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Rockies, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Streets.